So you're sitting at a packed sports bar. The quarterback throws a pass, and all 20 screens on the wall show the exact same frame at the exact same millisecond.
Right, and in flawless 4K too.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not magic. It's actually this hidden $150 metal box.
Which is a device you would really never look twice at. I mean, it just looks like a completely plain piece of hardware.
Totally. But today we're doing a deep dive into the specs, the reviews, and some of the e-commerce copy for the WolfPack 4K 60Hz 1x8 HDMI splitter from HDTV Supply.
Because it's actually the backbone of that commercial infrastructure.
Right, so our mission today is to sort of translate the dense technical jargon, uncover how this boring brick actually powers commercial AV, and, well, maybe poke a little fun at a typo we found in their marketing.
It really acts like a highly efficient traffic cop.
Exactly, cloning high-definition vehicles and directing them to multiple highways at once without slowing down traffic. But I am genuinely stuck on the physics of it.
How so?
Well, if you take one video signal and split it 8 ways to 8 different TVs, shouldn't the quality drop like, I don't know, watering down a drink?
You'd think so, yeah. But that's where the tech gets clever. It's less like dividing a pipe of water and more like a high-speed printing press.
Oh, so it's making fresh copies.
Exactly.
Wow.
It takes that one HDMI input and instantly prints 8 perfect high-def copies of the original broadcast. And then it sends them down 8 separate conveyor belts.
Got it. So to push 4K video seamlessly, you need a massive pipe. And that's why the specs mention it handles 10.2 gigabits per second.
Yeah, 10.2 GBps is a lot of bandwidth.
Right. So it's essentially a superhighway wide enough to handle heavy visual data like HDR10 and Dolby Vision without a single traffic jam.
Precisely. But, before we get too deep into the genius of the circuitry, we should probably address what the website thinks this box does.
Oh my gosh, yes, the typo.
It's pretty funny.
So the title of the page proudly advertises a 1x8 splitter, meaning 1 input, 8 outputs.
Which makes total sense for the product.
Right. But you scroll down a fraction of an inch, and the description immediately calls it a 1x4 HDMI splitter that splits to 4 HDMI outputs.
Just a classic copy-paste error.
Clearly. Someone just pasted the wrong product description in there and never looked back.
Yeah, but if we look past the typo, the physical device itself is doing something called signal retiming. And that actually solves a major problem for massive venues.
I saw that in the specs, yeah. But what does retiming actually mean? Aren't digital signals just, ones and zeros?
Well, they are, but over long cables, those ones and zeros actually degrade. They get blurry.
Wait, ones and zeros can get blurry. I thought they either arrive or they don't.
They do degrade, yes. And signal retiming acts like a digital proofreader. It catches the blurry ones and zeros, perfectly sharpens them back up, and then sends them on to the next screen.
Okay, so because of that, you can daisy chain or cascade multiple splitters together.
Exactly. And the 50th screen down the line looks just as pristine as the first one.
Okay, sending a pristine signal to 50 identical TVs makes total sense. But what happens when a sports bar hasn't upgraded all their screens at once?
Oh, the mixed bag scenario.
Yeah, like you've got a mix of brand new 4K displays and then maybe a few older 1080p clunkers in the corner. If you send a heavy 4K signal to an old screen, doesn't it just blank out?
It totally does. And that is a massive headache for installers. But this box solves it using something called EDID management.
EDD, right. And it has 2 switch modes, I saw.
Yeah, so the first is STD, or standard mode, which just defaults every single screen to a safe 1080p. But the real technical leap is the second option, TV mode.
Wait, so is TV mode basically acting like a digital translator?
Kind of.
Like
Yeah.
it plugs into a screen and asks, hey, what language do you speak? So it knows exactly what format to send.
Close, but it's actually even more efficient than that. Instead of asking every single TV what it wants and manually programming all those resolutions, an installer just plugs the best TV into output port number 1.
Oh, so the most advanced TV goes in port 1.
Exactly. The splitter copies the exact specs of that specific TV and then forces that configuration across the entire network. It saves hours of setup.
Wow. So if TV mode is saving installers hours of agonizing screen-by-screen setup, it makes total sense why commercial businesses are flocking to this.
Oh, for sure. The reviews are full of people raving about the ease of use.
Yeah, looking at the sources, a user named Victoria left a review praising how easy it is for her staff to use across multiple retail locations.
Right. And another buyer, Robert B., specifically mentions it leaves him with very happy clients.
So for 150 bucks, we're not just buying a metal box with a typo in the description.
Not at all. I mean, HDTV Supply has a 25-year history and over 10,000 positive reviews for a reason. Businesses aren't just buying a circuit board.
Right, they're buying operational peace of mind.
Exactly. The true value is the absolute guarantee that a sports bar won't suddenly lose the Super Bowl feed across all their screens right in the middle of a pivotal play.
Which would be a total disaster. Understanding the single device really does change the way you look at a massive wall of synchronized TVs at a restaurant.
It really does. It's
Yeah.
not magic. It's just incredibly smart, localized data cloning.
Yeah.
And, if a relatively cheap plug-and-play box can instantly sync heavy 4K data streams with zero latency across a local network using that signal retiming.
Yeah, what else could it do?
Or think about the broader implications. How could localized, perfect data cloning concepts be applied to solve massive information bottlenecks in our city infrastructures?
Or even emergency communication grids, right?
Exactly.
Imagine that high-speed printing press, but instead of cloning sports broadcasts, it's instantly duplicating critical emergency data to every neighborhood at once.
Completely bypassing network traffic jams.
Exactly, just something for you to think about the next time you're sitting at the bar, just trying to watch the game.